we're gonna do a traffic light, a time-based traffic light, which is on an intersection. But let's see first how does it work. So this is the animation part, and I'm gonna show you today how does it work. So if the horizontal line is green, the crossing from the vertical is red, and vice versa. So those guys, they have to wait till they get the turn, which is like normal traffic light on any intersection. And this is the code related to it, and this I'm gonna show you today how to write it. So if we close this one, okay, and then we start by a new program. Okay, so excuse me. So we have here the horizontal part. We have here the horizontal part. We need the horizontal part. Okay, so horizontal road font 20 bold horizontal road. So we need to create, okay, cars random exponential 1 every 5 minutes. Okay, and voila. So here system in horizontal road, and is done. Okay, as well as we need to assign different van picture to the cars. We're gonna be happy with one different type. If you want to assign different entity picture, you just have to go to the example we did on the road with two ways road was assigning different entity picture. It is available on YouTube. So we need here to just animate a transfer. So we have the station. Okay, so the station horizontal, okay, station 1, and this one is H1. Okay, and we need another station just to stop before the traffic light, and then that's H2, and we need the route from the first route from H1 to H2, and this is 15 minutes and H2. This is done. So once this step is done, we need to hold advanced process to hold, okay, the horizontal road. We need to hold the horizontal road before the traffic light. Hold the horizontal road, scan for a condition, and the condition is horizontal light. Keep this blank for a second, and then we'll come back to it in a second. Okay, once this is done, we need a station duplicate. So this is station 3, and it will make sense as animation. And then we need the route as well as to be duplicated from H2 to H3. Okay, so and then we need here, don't forget to assign H3 to it. So this is the first road, and then as well as we have to dispose it as the end of the line. Okay, and done. So this is end of the road. Okay, for the horizontal part. For gonna duplicate, and we're gonna stick it here. For the vertical road, okay, system and vertical road, we have the vertical road is is less busier, so it will be like 1 every 10 minutes. Let's see how does it work. So this is vertical and v1, and this is from v1 to v2, and we need here vertical v2 and route from vertical road okay, and it's done. End of the vertical road, and here end of the horizontal road. Just make sure no two unit modules they have the same names. Okay, and we need one more things before we move on. Okay, so we need create, I will explain this in details, process. Okay, so that one will be horizontal light, okay, cease delay release, add edge traffic, and constant for 20 minutes in a way so it will be idle or busy for 20 minutes, and duplicate, okay, v traffic, and vertical, and 30 minutes. And usually we're gonna create only one entity, and then that is it. And usually because there is one entity looping in the system, so whenever this one is busy, definitely this one idle, and vice versa. Okay, so we go back to the, we have to go back to the process, to the hold, excuse me, we have to go back to the hold. So this one is scan for a condition, horizontal light WIP k equal to 1, horizontal light WIP equal to 1, and this one is okay, vertical road, horizontal light WIP j equal to 0. Equal to 0, and this is done. So we save it. Okay, let's do the animation, or part 2 of this one we'll do the animation. Please watch part 2 just to make sure it is working. Okay, or let's do it in this part, but very quickly. So we close this one, we do it in part 2 because the video has limitation on how much video we could record. So